From warplanes to helicopters, there is no shortage of amazing places for aviation enthusiasts to explore and learn. While these museums are primarily known for their aviation, many also offer other exhibits. Most museums also offer special events and exhibits throughout the year, so check the websites before you visit. This list is only United States-based museums, but stay tuned for more from other countries. Number 1. The National Naval Aviation Museum located at Pensacola, Florida. The National Naval Aviation Museum features over 150 restored aircraft from the Navy, Coast Guard, and Marine Corps. Some featured displays include the dawn of naval aviation, the Korean War, and the Great War. There is even a North Carolina 4, a flying boat that was the first to cross the Atlantic. Number 2. Pima Air and Space Museum located in Tucson, Arizona. The Pima Air and Space Museum offers a look at over 300 aviation marvels. There are indoor and outdoor exhibits and a variety of specialty hangars. The 390th Memorial Museum hangar showcases a variety of historical elements from the 390th Bomb Group. Number 3. National Air and Space Museum. Undoubtedly, it is the most well-known air museum on this list. The National Air and Space Museum is located in Washington, D.C., and its exhibits show many of the firsts in aviation. There are aviation items from the Wright brothers to space items like a pressure suit worn on Apollo 11. If space and flight interest you, this is the place to be. Number 4. Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center. If you want to view a Concorde or a Blackbird State Route 71, the Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center has them. This museum is an extension of the National Air and Space Museum and is located in Chantilly, Virginia. Number 5. Fantasy of Flight. Located in Polk City, Florida, was started by aviation enthusiast Kermit Weeks. It has seasonal hours, so be sure to check before you go. The museum used to have a large hangar where a large collection would be showcased, but that is only used for restorations now. The museum still houses one hangar with approximately 25 aircraft. There are planes from World War I to the Golden Age and more to enjoy. Number 6. War Eagles Air Museum. The War Eagles Museum is located in Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Started in 1989, it offers one of Southwest's most extensive aircraft collections from Vietnam and World War II. Explore over 40 bombers, fighters, helicopters, and more in the 64,000 square foot display. Number 7. Evergreen Aviation and Space Museum. Probably best known for its Spruce Goose exhibit. The Spruce Goose is the largest wooden airplane ever built and lives out its days at this Oregon-based museum. But there is so much more to this museum. From the F-117 Nighthawk to the observatory, there is something for every air lover. Number 8. Mississippi Agricultural Aviation Museum. This museum, located in Jackson, Mississippi, features a unique display of planes that flew over southern farms and plantations. It is part of the General Mississippi Ag Museum, which features 39 acres and 44 unique exhibits that are all agriculturally focused. Explore the Aviation Museum, then enjoy the living farm, small town, and more. Number 9. Museum of Aviation. Located just outside Macon, Georgia, the Museum of Aviation is a place to immerse yourself in antique planes that were part of our military. From bombers to fighters, these aircraft have been essential to our history. Number 10. National Museum of the U.S. Air Force. The National Museum of the United States Air Force is the premier place to visit if you are interested in the Air Force's air history. Exhibits include missiles, the Cold War, the Korean War, and more. Over 350 vehicles and missiles are on display alongside thousands of historical items. The museum is located at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base outside Dayton, Ohio. Number 11. The Museum of Flight. The Museum of Flight is located in Seattle, Washington, and received TripAdvisor's Top Traveler's Choice Award in 2023. The museum features many displays, including aircraft and spacecraft. Have you ever seen an Albatross DVA or a Boeing CH-47D Chinook, my old lady? Well, you can hear. Number 12, Hill Aerospace Museum. The Hill Aerospace Museum is located at the Hill Air Force Base in Utah and is a top-rated aviation museum. Their aircraft collection includes fighters, cargo, attack, and more. The museum features over 4,000 objects visitors can enjoy. Number 13, Air Mobility Command Museum. The Air Mobility Command Museum is located next to the Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. What makes this museum unique is that it is the only museum that focuses on the history of airlift and air refueling. Over 30 aircraft are on display and tell the stories of the history of humanitarian efforts in airlift and refueling. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.